Welcome traders to freetradingvideos.com. Here's a trade I took on SCSC some time ago. This stock had run up from a very nice uptrend up to a new swing high. The stock consolidated for just a bit before selling off and then ran right back up into that same resistance. So put a line up in there. The stock then, instead of selling off dramatically, actually put in a pretty nice higher swing low, running right back up into resistance and testing that a few times, creating a nice high base. So a very nice high base in this area. I'm now looking for that stock to break out and put a nice stop limit order in case it did take out $31.10. Nice limit at $31.20. Good protective stop right in this area. So this is a very good trade. The next day, if I get filled, which I did, I'm stopped into that trade with my stop limit order. My automatic protective stop goes in to protect me, and I actually just rode this stock for a little while, just a couple of days higher. And on that day, I exited half of my shares. Right toward the end of the day, I was watching that happen. I took half of my money off the table, looking for some kind of pullback. And then the next day, it actually ran up again. Now I'm getting a little bit nervous, and I may not have wanted to completely exit the entire trade, but something emotionally happened and I wanted out of it. So I took all my money off the table. Nice 4-bar move to the upside. I exit the entire trade, and I don't get a chance now to sit through a logical pullback and maybe make a higher high. So I've sort of shot myself in the foot here in taking any money that might be in the trade left over. So now here I am. I do get a nice pullback. Stock puts in another very nice high base in here. So a breakout of this ends up with a sell-off. Not too bad. Pulls back to the 20 MA. It's pretty dramatic with high volume though. I'm watching that very carefully. Stock went all the way back down to the 50 MA, basically essentially giving back all the profits anybody would have made on this breakout. A lot of people on the short side who sat through this now are going to get a chance to get their money back. They start to buy to cover. This is a very aggressive pullback buy. Very nice move. The stock took off again. Remember, we're already out of the trade. I'm just talking through it. And this stock ran all the way back up to resistance. First logical place of resistance, as all the people who are long up here sit through this mess, and now they're going to want out. That's the definition of overhead resistance. We can talk about that more later in subsequent sessions. So it's fun to watch these trades. Again, all of this is hindsight. We did take a very nice 4-day move out of this. Again, one thing I could have done better would have been to stay in the trade with the other half and maybe give myself a chance for the stock to run. Well, thanks for joining me on freetradingvideos.com, where trading education equals trading.